Life in an HOA community always came with strings attached, but I never thought they'd go this far. One hot summer morning, I woke up to find the taps completely dry. No water for drinking, no water for cooking, nothing. My wife tried to call the HOA office, but no one picked up. A few hours later, one of the so-called HOA officers smugly strolled by and told me, "Next time, pay your fees on time if you want water." I was stunned. Not only had I paid every cent on time, but cutting off someone's water supply was completely illegal. What the HOA didn't realize, though, was that their entire water line came from the reservoir up in the hills. A reservoir that wasn't community property. A reservoir that I personally owned. I didn't argue or raise my voice. Instead, I drove straight to the pumping station and shut off the flow into the HOA's pipelines. Within hours, the entire neighborhood was in chaos. Lawns dried up, pools sat empty, and residents were pounding on the HOA office doors demanding answers. The very officer who had mocked me earlier came running to my house, sweat dripping down his forehead. "Please," he begged, "turn the water back on. People are furious." I handed him a folder containing my ownership documents. "You cut off my water," I said, "so I cut off yours. Simple." The man's face went pale as he realized the power balance had shifted. It wasn't me depending on the HOA, they depended on me. Word spread fast, and within days the board called an emergency meeting. They issued me a formal apology, dropped the fees they claimed I owed, and fired the officer responsible for tampering with my line. From then on, no one in the HOA dared mess with me again. They finally understood that sometimes the quietest neighbor holds the biggest cards.